Day 35 begins with a wave of nostalgia. As I look at the house I spent the 9 months and 3 days since I met Nate living in, I realize I may never be coming back here again. As the vertibird flies above me, I'm reminded by how different things are, and to be honest, how much better I like it this way. So, with this being the last time that we're leaving Sanctuary in all likelihood, I figure we'll head out on foot one last time. Especially since now
Back
we can run
hurts,
for
feet hurt,
basically
everything
forever.
hurts.
Although I am curious now. So I have well rested and solar powered kicking in. What does my special look
Would
like
a
these
couple of rounds help
days?
you out?
Pretty damn decent. Wait, did you say, are you giving me ammo?
Hey.
Is that a
Yeah,
thing that
what
you
is it?
do?
Hey.
Here, this should help keep you alive.
38 rounds. Um, Gee, thanks. That's like giving me 8 caps. So this is the second time I've started this recording. The first time I went to Thicket Excavations because there's a quest to be done there. But there's a reason why the colloquial name for that place is Glitch Quarry. That's because it's glitchy. The quest was just so thoroughly bugged that there was no progressing it. So it looks like the quest related to Glitch Quarry is never going to be finished. Now who was that guy just strolling over this way? Just a... Oh, Brotherhood. Oh yeah, we saw you guys. You guys are still here. Jeez, you guys must be bored. Wonder how many times it was that we walked this same street. It's probably a lot less than I thought. It's probably like 5, but it feels like it was like 20. I think uh, I think it was day 1 though that we made it all the way down to the Drumlin Diner, our first storefront. Oh, ouch and splash.
What the fuck was that?
Um, I wouldn't have even
Get
noticed
some,
you, but
motherfucker! Let's get it on!
okay, well, 2 for the Raider, 3 for the Scorpion. Let me see, am I going the right way? No, this is not the direction I wanted to head. That would head to the drive-in, which is a nice central location and strikes as the kind of place that would be good as a base, but really it's not good enough at the start of the game, or at least it would take too many resources to build up at the start of the game to bother with. And by the time you're in, even the mid game, you set up Hangman's Alley, and you know, despite all the space to do whatever you want there, at least in none of my playthroughs has it ever come to anything. That's not true. In the playthrough I did where I went total full raider, took over the entire Commonwealth with raider bases. I used that as my base of operations. But really, you do that once just to say you've done it. But oh, I remember this. This comes up. You come past here, past level 30. I don't know how much trouble this guy's gonna give me, but I'm gonna treat it like it's a lot.
I'm feeling eyes on my back.
Realistically, it's tough to tell if it would have been a lot. This gun's so powerful, and that was a VATS critical that... Anyway, is there another one there?
That's how we do things around here.
Well, we'll take Rad Roach meat.
Find anything useful on him?
Moderately useful, I mean nothing to write home about. Fortifying medium synth right arm. Um, that's no, it's medium. Well, I'll have to see whether or not that's actually better than what I've got. I've got fortifying metal right arm right now. That that might weigh a little less, but I'm certainly not going to bother doing a big old check right now. I remember these guys gave me a lot of grief the first time I came here. Let's see whether or not they still give me grief as I head up to the top to collect the bobblehead here. Oh yeah, yeah, we got a caution.
Okay, cut the shit. Who is...
What?
Hey.
That's probably MacCready getting into a firefight going the long way around.
Time to
Oh.
die.
Tell me I'm not stuck wherever I am. Is that MacCready there? You lived, eh?
Safety off. I think we have company.
I'm being shot at from two sides, and it doesn't seem like either of them are really threatening. Thank you, Vats. You guys are just lining up for me, eh?
It's over.
I was all set to switch to another
This
gun
didn't
there, but
take long.
are these guys really even damaging me faster than I can heal? Is that... Oh, come on.
That's what I call a confirmed kill.
No, not done yet. Feels nice to get a little bit of revenge on these guys. Kind of funny that they're ooh, bottles. Let's grab just 5. I'm not hurting for I say grab 5, I just grab all of them. I'm not hurting for water. I can't recall if there was anything too interesting around here. I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time here, especially since the bobblehead here is actually not useful to my build at all, and I'm really just doing it to check off the box. And get a little vengeance, I suppose.
No sign of him now. What the fuck was that?
Just want you coming to me so I don't have to chase you down. Can I even
Find
aim
him!
down that
Find
sharply?
him! What a letdown.
This is certainly one of those cases where it'd be nice to have brought some power armor with me, but alas, we're gonna have to climb back down the way we came up instead of just jumping off the top. You're kind of just floating there, aren't you?
Nice.
Fusion core is useful. Goodbye, Corvega plant. It was nice shooting you up again, and not getting shot up in the process this time. Next up, push through what was once Ghoul Central. Are we gonna have any, we're gonna have some ghouls that apparently I can't hit, oh, there we go. What do you see, MacCready? Is it 13 experience points? Oh, that's cute. They're trying to get through the window.
What a waste of time.
Yeah, yeah, it kind of is. Here's what should have been our first introduction to power armor, instead of them shoehorning it into the first mission of the
What
game.
the?
Oh, hell no!
Alright,
Don't you mind?
okay, that looked like it hurt.
That puts us already back at Hangman's Alley. What took us, geez, what, a week? Maybe longer to get this far in the game? Now we run in the matter of an hour or so. These raiders don't respond, do they? Nope. Well, I guess that wasn't exactly a thorough check, but it was thorough enough for me. We'll drop off the junk that we picked up on the way, and I think we picked up, yeah, we picked up some yummy, yummy rad roach meat before we continue on with the day's tasks. With the nostalgia out of the way, it's time to get down to business. So first on the list, we're still looking for Imogene, and she should be fairly close to here. Is there a free rocket launcher there? Nope. I wouldn't have been allowed to take it by my rules, but still was curious. So if you recall, Ham in Good Neighbor told us to look for Imogene here. Seems legit. I mean, well, I don't know why I'd sit around a tire fire, but
Welcome, neighbor. We're always glad to see a new face around here. Tell me something. You ever feel like this whole world is broken?
not so much
Do you ever
anymore.
wonder why things can't be the way they were in the good old days?
Well, it's because of the nuclear bombs.
I'm looking for Imogene Cabot.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Imogene is indisposed right now. She's not seeing visitors.
I'm not leaving without seeing her.
You can't see her. She, can't come out of her room right now. Not that it's any of your business, but she and I are just having a little relationship trouble. You know how it is.
Is
She's
that
not
how
seeing
you're
anybody until
really
she
selling this
cools
to
off.
me?
I'm going to see her, one way or another. Your choice.
Maybe they'd rather spend the last few seconds of their lives with a gaping hole in their chest.
Wow. You went right to throwing your weight around. I thought we were friends.
I
If
never
you want to
implied
see her
that.
so bad, don't let me stand in your way. Here, I'll unlock the door for you.
I like that
We're
reaction.
always looking for new members.
How are you now? Wow, that was only advanced? I mean, I still can't open it, but would have expected it to be a little bit harder to get through. Tempted to steal from this guy just to piss him off.
She's all yours, neighbor. We don't have anything to talk about.
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
Well, actually, it was Edward, but close enough.
Edward, who works for Jack. I know Jack was behind this. He's always trying to control me.
You don't seem very grateful for being rescued.
Well, maybe technically I was not allowed to leave. So, thank you. I was bored with Thomas anyway. He seemed so interesting at first. But after we got here, he turned out to be just another brute. He actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult.
Need anything before we go?
No, I didn't bring anything worth taking with me. Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first.
First it was theirs, now it's ours.
I thought he might like that. So we aren't too far from Cabot House. Let's head straight there. Of course, we're greeted by a sandstorm.
Edward! Edward!
No, no, take your
Fear must
time.
have made him deal with the devil.
Oh my
just
god,
gonna
it's happening.
Edward, switch
rearrange
over
things
to the
around here a bit.
heartbeat modulator. Do you copy?
now. How's this?
Oh, that's done it. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack. They're inside the building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders that... For God's sake, Sammy, the doorway, right there. Sorry. Things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office. Elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get...
Hello? Edward? Come in. Edward! Ah! There's no signal at all. I've lost him.
What's happening, Jack? If these people are inside Parsons, if they free him...
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
Oh. What do you want?
What's going on?
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum. They're under attack by raiders. It's strange. The guards have held off raiders before without any trouble. I don't know what's gone wrong this time.
I found Imogene. She's fine.
Oh, yes, good.
Thank
Great.
God. At least one small comfort on this terrible day.
You'll be wanting to be paid, of course. Edward usually handles these things. Caps is what you use for currency, isn't that right? Here.
Usually.
I hope that's the right amount. Now, we really need to focus on the current emergency.
How can you be so callous about your sister's safety?
I wonder if these could be the same raiders that stole that last shipment. If some of them had used the undiluted serum, it could explain their unusual success against Edward's men.
Really?
I'm getting used to not knowing what's going on.
I'm sorry if you feel that I've been keeping you in the dark. The
No,
serum
no, it's
that the
okay.
raiders stole confers
I
a
don't really
host of
care.
benefits. The main one being to halt aging. My family and I are all over 400 years old.
Well, I'm like
But it also
260.
confers other side effects, especially in the undiluted form that the raiders stole.
I've heard enough of your crazy bullshit.
Then just do what you're being paid to do.
I can do
Before
that.
we go, I need you to understand something. When we get to Parsons, you need to do exactly what I tell you. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that clear?
Why is that so important?
If these intruders have gotten past Edward's men, they may have created an extraordinarily dangerous situation. I'm the only one who understands how to deal with these dangers. Is that clear enough for you?
Okay.
Good. Make sure you have whatever you'll need for a serious battle. I'll wait for you outside.
Jack, be careful. And try not to hurt him.
I love Father at least as much as you do. But you know as well as I do that if he gets free, there will only be one option.
Don't let it come to that, please.
I'll do my best, Mother. And if Imogene finally comes home, for God's sake, don't let her leave again until I get back. Now,
We going?
I really do have to go.
Yeah, I've got a very bad feeling about this place.
I think that's a pretty reasonable assessment. Although, when was the last time you had a good
Ready?
feeling about something?
Let's go. You should know what we're going to be dealing with. My father is confined in Parsons. For his own safety and everyone else's. He became dangerously unstable after handling an ancient artifact he found in Arabia. I've spent my life trying to figure out how to cure him.
That's it? That's the whole story there? Kind of expecting there to be a little bit more to it. But, well, if that's what I'm getting, that's what I'm getting. This guy isn't kidding about the serum. He is an absolute beast. He can technically die, but he doesn't. He really, really doesn't.
It's the artifact
what do we
that's
have?
made Lorenzo so dangerous. I'm sure his psychosis would be cured if it could be removed. But so far, all my attempts have failed. It's fused too tightly with his nervous system. I'm well aware of the apparent conflict of interest in my father being the source of the treatment that is prolonging my own life.
Your
But I
words.
assure you that if I had the chance, I would gladly give it all up to have my father back, even for a short time.
Your sister and your mother feel the same way? He'll be fine, mostly fine, just left to his own devices. I'm gonna push on ahead and most likely get into, there'll almost certainly be scraps along the way, so he'll catch up.
Crash him! Now it's just starting to have fun. We're splitting all that, right?
I wouldn't, well, yes. Yes, we are definitely splitting all of this. It just might not be 50-50. Might not be even remotely close to 50-50. We pretty much always get a spawn here. Oh, it's Bartholomew. Well, that's, well, he's a traitor. Let's see what he has to say.
Hey there.
You looking to do some trading?
Sure, why not? I'm ahead of
Sure.
what's his name.
Let's take a look.
I got a few things you might like.
So conveniently, there's a place just up ahead. We can drop off the junk we picked up from the trader, and I was able to get rid of all the caps I was carrying once again. Just the two of you?
We have a situation.
Oh, no, no, a lot more than two of you.
That's how we do things around here.
I heard something like it was warming up to explode, but I'm guessing that it already did. Quick stop in the
Let's see now.
slog to drop off that junk and 2 iguana bits. And why not have a quick drink while we're here? We'll catch up with them, no problem. Are you planning on swimming, or let me guess, you took the bridge? No? No, you're... Are you gonna swim or not? You're gonna just trot on past those radioactive barrels? Well, I guess I'm covering you, so... This is supposed to take us past that that death claw from earlier. If you play the missions as you come across them, this will probably be the... Well, I was about to say it'd be the first time in this area, but no, you literally head to Parsons before here, so normally you will have fought that death claw. Wonder if these rad scorpions will have respawned. Well, relatively uneventful. Let's run on ahead. Keep this quest moving forward.
Edward's men seem to have given a good account of themselves, but not good enough, sadly.
Well, they had plenty of loot for me.
Hi.
We need to get to my office. From there, we can see how bad things really are. Just follow me. Okay, stick close, follow my orders, and I'm sure everything will be fine. Let's go.
Nice to be on the open road. Good neighbor was starting to wear out its welcome.
This may not be the best time to chat about this, but we'll give it a try.
Never lived there, so I wouldn't know.
You're better off for it. Trust me. Let's put it this way. Can't get much rest when you're sleeping with one eye open.
Doesn't
Still,
seem that bad.
It was the best place for me to set up shop. Diamond City's goons would have run me out of town, and wandering the Commonwealth alone isn't the brightest plan when you're hard up for caps.
Wait.
Worked for me.
Setting up shop? What do you mean?
I needed somewhere to hang out so that people could find me when they required my services. The folks in Good Neighbor tended to not ask too many questions, which suited my needs. So, I made a deal with Hancock and started waiting for the caps to roll in.
Caps are pretty important.
You're goddamn right they are. Right now, I need every cap I can get.
I hope you aren't in trouble.
No, not really. But I don't usually go around sharing stuff like this, but you've been pretty straight with me, so I'm gonna be straight with you. It's those two those two idiots you saw me talking to at the third
Oh,
rail.
that's cute.
Winlock and Barnes. They've been hounding me for months, and it's been driving off clients. No one wants to touch me once they learn I used to run with the Gunners. And I figured if I could get enough caps together, maybe I could buy them out.
I wouldn't trust those guys, even if you paid them off.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Winlock and Barnes have a small army of gunners with them at all times. They might decide to just keep the caps and put a bullet in my head for good measure. If I set up a place to meet them, I'm sure they'd roll in with everyone they've got. Unless, maybe you and I could pay them a little visit and put an end to them before they realize what's going on. Before you get that look on your face, let me just say that I wouldn't even be asking if I didn't trust you.
If you need my help, I'm there.
Wow, I don't know what to say. Truth is, I haven't been able to rely on anyone since I was a kid. Everyone I've met has either tried to rip me off or plant a knife in my back.
There's
But
still
you,
time.
You're different. We see eye to eye on almost everything. And I have a funny feeling you actually care about what happens to me.
That is pretty
That's
funny.
why I asked for your help. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna make this easy on you. If you feel like helping me with this, head over to the Mass Pike interchange and we'll take them down. If you don't, I'm not going to hold it against you. Either way, thanks for hearing me out. It's nice to know that you care. I heard that this place was an insane asylum. Sorry, Doc. I don't think this one's gonna make it. We're splitting all that, right?
Oh, you waited for me. How nice.
Taste. You better be right. And Lefty. Oh, shut the fuck up a second. I hear something. Hey, don't you die on me!
Die! That's what I call a confirmed kill. Bring it on!
You know, I'd say I'm sorry, but don't run in front of someone who's firing.
I'm feeling eyes on my back.
So I could spend
This is
ages and
my
ages
property. You are trespassing.
looting all this stuff, but at this point I think loot's not really all that important. I think I'm past the point of needing to pick everything up. I will pick up stuff that's like right in front of me,
More of them?
but you have fashionable glasses and armor, which I didn't need to pick up. This is a pretty convenient set of holes. Let's go ahead
Got a
and
light
take
on
that
that?
level up. Is there a third rank of Action Girl? There is, and sure, why not? What do you got for me? You're just gonna stand there and wait until I aggro some enemies, and then as soon as I aggro the enemies, you're gonna run in front of me, aren't you? That's like your whole battle plan today. How did you get in front of me already?
Edward, how badly are you hurt?
I'm not dead yet.
Ah.
But I don't think I can get up.
You kept them from using the
Bingo.
elevator?
Yeah. I sent the elevator down to the basement, like you wanted, and shut it down.
Good.
Shot quite a few of them before they decided to leave me alone in here. Haven't seen anybody for quite a while. I think. It's hard to keep track of time.
Are you sure you can't get up? I could really use your help.
Yeah, Jack. I'm pretty damn sure.
Well, then don't worry about it. Me and your friend here will have
I'm
to
sure
take
he's not
care of
worrying
things
about that.
ourselves.
So I'm not too worried about getting the
They've definitely
charisma
reached the
bobblehead
basement.
out of order.
Although I don't understand how they knew how to get past it. It doesn't matter now. We'll have to go through the abandoned part of the building. It looks like the Abremelin field is still functioning. Although several of the security doors in the basement have already been breached. We'd better hurry if we want to stop them.
Okay,
Seem
well then
determined to
why
reach
are we
Lorenzo for some
standing
reason.
around chatting?
Got it. Let's go.
Just follow my my instructions, and everything will be fine.
Be careful, Jack. You too.
Well, thank you. That is very nice of you to say.
You're gonna fucking pay for that.
Creepy garden. Splendid. Now the nightmare motif is complete.
We don't have time for this!
Right in the dough. Get up, MacCready.
The hell are they?
I don't know. He's pretty injured, but
Gotta reload sometime, asshole.
Waste of time.
so MacCready just took a shot to the dome with what is by far my most powerful weapon. Give me some. You know, it could have at least been, a tease of something nice, but a staggering tire iron. I mean, it doesn't get much worse than that. I don't think even at the beginning of the game I'd use something like that. But, that's sort of how the rolls work in the legendary system. The fact that it's completely random means that some of the stuff you get is just complete and utter trash. Are you finally gonna let me take point? So you don't wind up getting shot all the time?
Is it normal for the hairs on the back of my neck to be standing straight up like this? Getting bad vibes from this place.
I don't know, like
You shouldn't be here.
What a mess.
Yeah, but we are here, so
Hope we can
let's
find a way through.
shoot
The
everything.
elevator is on the bottom floor. Come on.
I'm coming to see what that was. So, if you're like a ghost or whatever, just
Hey,
I'm feeling eyes on my back.
what?
Don't think I can pick this.
Playing games with me, huh? Ain't scared yet.
Now it's just starting to have fun.
I have to remember I won't automatically hear in here. Here. I won't heal in here. I'm gonna take a peek in this side room. He'll be just fine.
Of
course he is gonna- I thought that was MacCready behind me. If I let him get too far ahead, he's just gonna steal my XP. And he will, too. He will absolutely plow his way through this place. I think. I think he'll just keep going without me.
Disappearing act, huh?
That was a beautiful handstand? Well, what's it called when you do a spin on your hands if it's not a flip? Cartwheel. That was a beautiful cartwheel.
Things around here.
You just didn't put any effort into it. You just fell over and died. You gotta... Yeah, if you want to get a high score, you gotta really put some effort into that ragdoll. Ooh, legendary.
How much you got left in you?
What's the value on the kneecapper?
Yeah, this place doesn't look too bad.
I mean,
Some
that's
paint,
pretty
few
good.
throw rods.
That'll buy me a lot of ammunition.
Shit! Lost it.
So the purpose of all these rooms, there's not much in them except beds. So if I was worried about
Show your scare ya.
If I was worried about dying, I'd sleep here, but yeah, really not. I'm sure once we get to like Far Harbor and stuff, we'll come across stuff that'll give us a run for our money. It's starting to seem like pretty much anything in the Commonwealth
Oh, I know you're here.
we're going to be able to
Fun,
handle.
huh? I could do this all day.
That's kind of the problem with the difficulty curve on open world games. They have to be designed to be balanced, even if you just
Good.
plow through them
The old utility
in a straight
elevator is
line.
still working.
That means that if you do anything but plow through them in a straight line, you wind up way more powerful than anything by the end of it. You know, and, oh, you're not gonna join us there? You play Skyrim on Legendary, and for the first like 30 levels, everything is way more powerful than you, and you have to find clever ways of killing them. And then you like hit this critical point where suddenly everything gets incredibly easy,
How many of these bastards are there?
and it just winds up getting easier and easier, and eventually even on Legendary you're going
When
and
did you start collecting antiques?
killing dragons with like 2 hits. You have the key, right?
Hey,
Yeah, what is it?
got a minute?
If they manage to free Lorenzo before I can stop them, it's not worth thinking about.
No way to pick this.
You just stuck? Was there a key I was supposed to pick up at some point? Okay, so oh, now you open it. Well, let's hear what he has to say.
Those idiots are trying to shut down the Abremlin field. That's the only thing keeping Lorenzo from breaking out of there. We need to get in there and stop them.
Hello, Jack.
Have fun
It's
with
been a
this
long
guy.
time since I've had the
No
pleasure
idea
of
what
a
any of it
personal
does.
visit.
Father,
So it used to be the case that when I brought up
we'll
my
stop this.
Pip-Boy,
My
they kept
powers
talking,
have grown,
but
Jack. The artifact
that doesn't
still
seem to be
has
the case
so
anymore.
much to teach me. Once I am
I
free,
mean, it's not
I will be
pausing
happy
the game,
to
right?
teach you too.
You know I can't let you out until I can remove the artifact.
Okay, well, sometimes
see.
it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Lucifer's balls. They've locked down all the security doors. I'll have to open them one by one from here while you work your way down the hallway. Quickly now.
That's right.
Okay, can
You
do.
need to shut down the containment field in order to open the door.
Shit, they're breaking through the security doors. Hurry it up!
You're running out of
I'm
time.
opening the main door. Hurry! The Abremlin...
Bunchy.
A pet even
Simplest
is beyond your capabilities. That's it.
Ooh.
I can feel my strength returning. Now I will finally be free.
There's still one chance. I just need a moment to enter the failsafe codes. Hurry! It won't be long before
Nice.
nothing can hold him.
Wait, you need me to do something down here?
Kill them, quickly!
Kill who? Oh.
It's not too late. It will take some time for him to regain his powers. We still have a chance to stop him.
Don't listen to my son. He's the crazy one. You know this. Look at what he's done to me.
I built a failsafe into the containment grid. Switch the 4 Abremlin generators to manual override, and I can flood his cell with a lethal dose of Zeta radiation.
Do the right thing. Open this door and let me out. Do the right thing. Let me out of here.
Now just set the last generator, and I can end this. I think there's still time. That's it!
Sorry,
Don't
crazy
worry,
hat dude.
the Zeta radiation won't harm you. I'm sorry, Father. I did everything I could to avoid this. I believe I was close to finding a way to remove the artifact.
Liar! You would have fed upon me here forever if you'd had your way. Puny worm. Do you truly think you have the power to destroy me?
Goodbye, Father.
You know, I'm sure there's like a whole explanation for what happened here, but I think I'll just take the caps.
Hi.
We didn't have any other choice, did we?
You tell me.
You're going to have to decide that for yourself.
I know. He would have killed both of us, of course.
Unlikely.
And then the rest of my family, and that would only have been the beginning. His crimes, back when he was free. It was only because of my family's influence that he ended up here, rather than on death row. The world now, it's a world made for monsters. Nothing could have stopped him. No.
Again,
I've
bit of a
answered my own
disagreement there.
question. We truly had no choice.
You're just sorry that you lost your source of immortality juice.
I don't care what you think anymore. Before you go, I couldn't have done this without your help. I think this is fair compensation. I won't be needing your services after this.
You don't need me anymore.
No, without Parsons to run, I don't think I'll need such an extensive staff.
Saving your family has got to be worth more than that.
You're right. I shouldn't hold a grudge after all your help. You know, I was so close to understanding the artifact. Now that I can study it directly, I may be able to do something useful with it. Come back and see me at Cabot House in a week or so. All my research may not have been completely in vain.
Well, I mean, I suppose we can't talk about interest while I'm waiting for that? No? Well, it seems like you have things you need to get done here. I will see myself out then, I suppose. I do wonder what happened to Edward, though. Okay. Blood trail, blood trail, blood trail. Blood trail ends. None of these guys appear to be Edward. Well, here's hoping he got out of this okay. I liked him a lot better than I liked that lot. I think I'll use what little bit of daylight I have left.
Find anything useful on him?
To head east. I'm scanning the horizon for raiders, but I think the reason that raiders only are common in this area is because of Parsons, and now that it's been cleared, we're probably not going to see... Well, we'll probably still see things spawn in this area, but not piles and piles of raiders. But unlike the west, where there are like specific spawn points, pretty sure this entire area is just like one big spawn point, and anything can show up anywhere. Is this a shop? No, this is one of our settlements that my settlers set up sometime between episodes. So we will need to find a bed sometime soon, but not too imminently. And there is one where we're going. So let's go ahead and finish off the day in Forville. So tomorrow we can turn in a whole bunch of quests. Well, by a whole bunch, I mean like 3. And we didn't find Yellow Trenchcoat Dude. Come on, you. Get out of that. Oh, don't tell me I've been foiled by a nook in the rock. There we go. Hello again, everyone. It's me, the protagonist. And you're a store.
Hi.
I bet I have some stuff to sell
back. Are you here for the talk or to buy a souvenir?
you. I'm here to trade in general.
I'll take a look, sure.
We have a great selection of
A
souvenirs.
little bit suspicious with the blood all over me. Well, Any day that ends with a completely blood-soaked shirt was probably a pretty good day. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to offload all of my stuff. Shove. But when we wake up in the morning, presumably we'll be able to sell the rest of our junk and clear out some inventory. Until then, it is time for a sleep in my room, and I will see you tomorrow.